Hello, my brothers and sisters of the one eternal divine light. So I'm going to talk about non-duality, the style of teaching that I've followed quite a bit and enjoy a lot. I'm going to talk about the benefits, where it really shines, and sort of the traps and the pitfalls. So, non-duality is basically non-dual. So, one. There's only one consciousness. There's only the self permeating through everything. Kind of like other people, other is unreal. Anything temporary is unreal. So the body, thoughts, emotions, relationships, anything you perceive is effectively unreal, and just a reflection of self, of you. And I would say that's all true. Yeah. There is one self, capital S, the I am as you are, I am that I am, that permeates through everything. And also with non-dualism and the Advaita, it really goes into learning to stabilize and embody and know the knowledge of I am. The I am that I am. Just past the words, no, is to, kind of sit in, or the I amness of your eternal presence kind of being in the forefront of your consciousness. And when that is the case, when I've had glimpses of it through listening to Advaita and doing meditation and healing, you don't need anything else. Nothing can add anything to you. Nothing can take away anything from you. You are. So that's really good. And some things that I would say that the non-dual teachings lack, I'm going to go over some of that. So there's kind of a denial about there being a larger God, like the God that created the entire universe, and as we speak is creating universes and orchestrating everything perfectly, and put the planets in alignment in a perfect, uncomprehensible type of way that no human could ever comprehend, and is orchestrating your life and all your problems that are tailored to you, and created us and everything else. Non-duality kind of disregards that there is this supreme intelligence beyond us, right? Like, really, if you were to be able to achieve God consciousness, well, then you would be able to simultaneously peer through every being that exists throughout the universe, every star, every planet, every plant, the water, the moon, etc., 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 you'd be able to have every point of view simultaneously. And beyond that, and because God is, no words apply. Anyway, so it kind of disregards that there is this higher orchestration that's unfolding for humanity. Okay. And I know for myself, forgiveness of self and other has been one of the biggest catapults toward raising your frequency to a higher altitude. So the trap with the non-dual is, you have these feelings of, say, resentment or whatever else, or disturbing thoughts or strong emotions, to just, oh, I'm the I am presence. Emotions and thoughts are temporary. They're not real. This feeling in my gut that I can't get rid of, that's so painful and emotional and trauma, it's just temporary, and it's separate from the I amness that I am, and I can just observe it and not deal with it. That's spiritual bypassing. I don't got to deal with these relationship issues because there is no relationship, and it's just me. It's just another version of me, and you see. Or God is giving you a giant lesson through your own pain and your own life unfoldment. And there's a lesson being played that to kind of undo certain tendencies you have, or teach you something. Though the non-dual people don't see that stuff, and they don't talk about that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, like it's almost like a denial, or even like a denial of your own humanity. As a human, we do have emotions. It's good. You have to express your emotion, energy in motion. You do have to make the unconscious conscious through consciousness, through exploration and peering into the unconsciousness, shining light on those things. And that can be extremely difficult and painful, challenging to face the trauma, the drama, the karma, the emotions, the relationship issues, the existential whatever, the anger, the sadness, the grief. So you really have to face those things and feel those things. You have to feel your first three chakras, your strong emotions, your passion, and your humanity. You have to feel those things. You can't just observe them away. Now, where both teachings, where the non-dual teaching really helps, is so you don't drown in your emotional state. You can still maintain the level of the observer while you are sort of embodying these emotions that come up. You still you aren't lost in it. You're not lost in it, though you still have to acknowledge and feel into and that these are real. Right? Like, if you are in a relationship where someone's been abusive to you and lying to you and et cetera, and you've been dealing with it by not dealing with it for a couple months, you're going to have a lot of built up anger and resentment that will need to be expressed, and or there has to be forgiveness. They don't just go away. Yeah, they are temporary when you face them, feel them, and free them. And they're not you, right? Like, the I amness is untouched by life, relationships, emotions. The I amness is untouched by them, though when you deal with them, that's how you will be able to embody more I amness. Okay. Like, the body is the ultimate truth detector. The body talks to you. Disease, dis-ease, and discomfort and pain in the body are signals that there is something that needs to be resolved or looked at, and you can't ignore them. So, for example, with myself, my throat tightens up a lot, and I feel my throat chakra like begging me for attention. So, non-dual approach, you would kind of disregard that. They don't talk about how you need to actually look at those things, and the universe is your body is talking to you. The body is extremely intelligent and a part of you, right? Let's not, we know we're not the body, though we're also not the car. You still have to put gas and oil in your car, or else it won't function. So I still have to, when my front dash, so to speak, of my throat chakra is beep, 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 constantly beeping at me, I cannot continue to deny it. I have to allow and listen to the body and go through with, okay, I need to speak my truth more. That's what my body's telling me. Okay, so I'm not going to avoid it. Avoidance, void dance. I'm not going to dance around the void. No, I'm going to listen to the body and follow through with what the body is telling me. The intelligence of the body. Body and the mind and the soul are connected. God created the body. Body's good. It's good that we have bodies. We're not the body, and also the body is a part of us. Okay? Pain is a signal. Pain. Pay attention. Integrate now. Yes, pain is the bleeper, beep, 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 on your radar saying you have to take care of something. Whether it's a forgiveness, whether it's a actions you have to take, moving on with your career, having a difficult talk, acknowledging a shadow within yourself, forgiving the past, stop eating gluten, etc., 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 etc. So, yes, divinely human. We are simultaneously not human because this is temporary and we know we are an eternal being of light, and we still are that. We are taking a human form temporarily, and it is real. It is real. Though it is also a character. That's a temporary state of form. And we also know we are a formless, eternal consciousness. So it's really a balance. It's a balancing act. Non-duality as a teaching is fantastic, and I continue to use it and love it. I would say just make sure that's not your only kind of source of spiritual nutrients. Follow other kind of flavors of spirituality and merge them all together to create your style of spiritual teaching, life. It's not even life teaching. Yeah, learn to discern. Learn to discern. Learn to discern. Yeah, we are creators of our life. Your awareness is the divine, yes. Also, a flower is the divine. Also, the divine is so far beyond us. So use your discernment. When someone says, you know, my awareness is God, I am God, and also their house is a mess and they're got all these relationship problems and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And they're in denial about A, B, C, and they don't feel their emotions. And use discernment. Use discernment. Use discernment. Like if you really are big God, big God, the source. Why are you on your 200th lifetime on Earth, right? Why are you on your 200th lifetime on Earth? Why do you have all these health problems? Why, et cetera, et cetera. So, use discernment. Use discernment. And it's all good either way. It's all good. Yes, yes. Yes. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.